Right.
You know, how about we just say Americans, or you know what I mean? Like, why does it need that stigma on there? I mean, people say that their argument about the rebel flag is that it's heritage, and if we're not willing to let go of that African American thing, it's kind of the same lines. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's that heritage, that pride, which we're all just fucking human.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we are. We're fucking human. We die. We live and die on our expiration date, whatever that may be. But we all bleed fucking red. I mean, like, we all die from the same mortal fucking diseases and wounds, and
now, if
we need to end that stigma, man, in my opinion.
If we could get everybody on board with that, that'd be great. But you can't right now because black people are, suppressed in other ways. And I'm not going to sit here and say they're suppressed all the fucking time, but it's hard to get them to get on board when it's like, sure, like if I'm the one that's, in living in those neighborhoods and constantly being fucked with, and just be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to pretend we're all the same now.
Right.
When they're not going to, the ones coming here.
Yep.
And fucking with my shit. And then you got like I said, the fucking people like in Congress and stuff, that's just the fucking way they are. It's what it is time.
Well, and that goes back to what
time and people, it's a fucking hard pill to swallow if that's really what it is time, because then there's nothing you can really do about it.
Right, just wait. It's a
waiting game. You gotta wait it out. You gotta wait out the fucking generations of people that, as long as we raise our kids right, that's more kids that are going to go into the world that are not thinking that way. So then that's another generation. And then they raise their kids right. And eventually you flush that shit out.
Break the cycle all the way around.
Break it by generations, though.
And
that's a lot.
It really does go back to what you were saying about it's not enough time, because those that are saying, oh, well, any African Americans weren't slaves. No, but they have went back, and it hasn't been enough time since 64 where they've heard stories or have seen their family be treated like shit.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean. There's just not enough time in between. It goes the same. It goes hand in hand.
Right. I mean,
so I get it a little bit.
I think my honest opinion was I get it if you can, like I'd take it too, but like when they started to like hand out reparations and stuff in like Chicago, did you hear about that?
Didn't.
They were giving out have you heard of that, John? Look it up just so we can fact check it. It's reparations Chicago for African Americans.
I did not. I mean, I'd heard something about them trying, people trying to get it in action, but I didn't know that it was already pushed through or whatever.
Yeah, right here. Chicago suburb to become first city to give black residents reparations in Evanston, Illinois, is what it said. These fucking stupid news sites, man.
Yeah, good old ads.
Look at all those. Under the program's first phase, qualifying residents will get $25,000 used towards homeownership, home improvement, and mortgage assistance. To qualify, residents must either have lived in or been a direct descendant of a black person who lived in Evanston between 1919 to 1969 who suffered discrimination in housing because of city ordinance policies or practices.
Sounds like Evanston had some fucking problems back in the day.
Yeah, right.
But no, man, the state of the world as far as all this goes,
when you make
crazy,
it like that,
man.
when you make it like that though, it's like how many people are even gonna fucking qualify? That's probably why they made it that way.
Right. No,
but again, if you keep it's the same token. If you keep fucking feeding it,
yes,
you're feeding into it. It's like, yes, you deserve this because you are discriminated against. It's like you just fueling the fire. Just like, yeah, I'd love to just be like, everybody just act like we're all the fucking same. We're fucking all human. So what if you're a different color? You have more melanin in your skin. Who fucking cares?
Right. I mean,
Jesus, like we're all human.
But
that takes time.
Most of the people I look up to in my work industry are African American, and they don't believe in free handouts.
Right.
They're fucking workers, bro. They like to work. Like, I'm talking about my select friends that, basically gave me all the tools I needed in my industry, which is, I put utilities in the ground for a living.
Right.
They don't want a fucking handout. They just want respect. Like, the whole reparations thing,
That's a handout.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what they look at that as, and they're like, no, I just want to be able to work and fucking provide for my family.